Thanks, Renee. And just before we go, amid all the election build-up, it could be easy to forget daylight saving starts this weekend. Before heading to bed tonight, remember to put your clocks forward an hour. Daylight saving officially starts at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning. That is One News this Saturday. We'll hand you over to our election team for Vote17. From us, Paul Marie.
Good evening and welcome to this One News Election Night special. What a race to the finish this has been. What a campaign, eh? We've seen the Labor Party appoint a new leader just 7 weeks out from polling day. The Green Party, they went from co-leaders to sole leader, following the fallout from Materia Ture's admission, of course, of welfare fraud.
Yes, there certainly hasn't been a shortage of drama. It all comes down to tonight, though, when you, New Zealand, decide. And that decision could come sooner than we have ever seen before, and you'll have those results the moment they come in.
Indeed. So we've got the whole country covered. Don't worry about that. We will take you to all the main party headquarters, obviously, and the seats to watch. We will also have expert analysis right here in the studio. So
let's meet our Vote 2017 team. Simon Dallow and political editor Corin Dann will be monitoring the numbers for us, and you'll be doing it in a pretty new and innovative way, gentlemen.
That's right, Hillary. It's very exciting. We've got some whiz-bang state-of-the-art graphics technology. What you're seeing on screen are the results from last time. Don't panic, those are not the numbers for tonight. They're all starting at 0 from now on. We also represent that with a three-dimensional view of Parliament from the Speaker's perspective.
Yeah, this is what it's all about. Who can get the numbers to govern? Can they get across the magic line? It was 61 seats in this Parliament from the last term. Will it be slightly different this time? Will New Zealand First be the kingmaker? Now, a little bit of new info just coming through on special votes, Simon. We know that the specials are up as a proportion of those advance votes, that big 1.2 million.
1/6 of the advance votes won't be counted until the specials coming 2 weeks after today.
But this is important because it may mean that there is some, if this race is tight tonight, that there might be some uncertainty. They don't get counted for a couple of weeks. And we know at the last election, specials did affect the final result.
Let's not forget, though, the early voting, the advance voting will count. Over 1 million of those advance votes will be counted and should be in the hands of the Electoral Commission. The data should be available to us by around 8 o'clock or just after.
All righty.
Thank you both so much. Let's go live now.
Don't you want a result? I want a result. I'm on time and a half tonight. I don't want to go home tonight not knowing what the hell is happening with the country, for goodness sake.
It will happen. Let's go live now to where it's all going to happen, starting with National Party HQ at Auckland Sky City, which is where Katie Bradford joins us from now. Come in, Katie.
Good evening. Yes, well, as you said, I'm here at National Party headquarters at Sky City. About 1,600 National Party supporters.
From the penthouse.
I would have been I actually asked him the other day whether he takes the whole top floor, you know, like the Rolling Stones, but he only just takes a room. That's Paul Hobbs. Disappointing, probably. He's outside, not inside, for goodness sake. Anyway.
Meanwhile, Labour leader Jacinda Ardern is right now in the comfort of her own home, probably having a cup of tea or something a little bit harder, as she nervously awaits those results.
Indeed. Wendy Petrie is outside Jacinda's house with what I'm assuming is a freshly painted fence today in the Auckland suburb of Point Chev. Fence and details, please, Wendy.
Yes, I have the inside word on that, Mike. Let me tell you about that. Foot traffic on this street is not generally a thing on Saturday night, but tonight is a little different. The neighbours have been out, the cat's been out, the dogs have been out, and I can confirm that the fence has been partially spray painted or freshly painted, and there's a little bit more to go. So they've been busy on that today. Also, there's been a bake sale. We've got kids here that are selling cookies for $2. The money's going to SPCA, and the Jacinda Ardern's cat is called Paddles, and it's very popular in the street, let me tell you. We will be waiting here all evening, anxiously waiting to see when Jacinda Ardern makes her way to the Aotea Centre, to the Labour campaign party, so we'll be standing right here.
OK, thanks. Wendy Petrie.
Now, he could well be the king or queen maker of this election, and Winston Peters is watching results roll in, and I think I give him the award tonight already for the most picturesque part of the country. He's in the Bay of Islands. Jessica Much at New Zealand First headquarters at the glorious Duke of Marlborough in Russell tonight. Jess.
I am at a very spectacular location, I have to say.
It might go close.
OK, 46-37, 7 for New Zealand First, 6 for the Greens. Interesting already.
Time for a quick break, but we are expecting the first lot of results very soon, so do stay with us. Welcome back to this One News Vote17 election special. My dear friend Jack Tame is at Green Party headquarters. G'day, Jack.
Kia ora tātou, kia ora Hillary. Yes, I'm here at St Matthew's in the city in central Auckland, which has been lit up green for...
With you later on in the evening too, tonight.
Right, we're going to go to Simon, who's got some early numbers for us.
Yeah, with 9% of the vote counted nationwide, let's have a look at a few of the key electorates that may change hands that are being very much targeted by the parties. Firstly, Christchurch Central. Let's have a look at Christchurch Central. No, we haven't got that. That one's, of course, important because Nikki Wagner's held that the last couple of elections. She increased her lead last time, but the Labor Party really feels that they can actually break through there. So we'll be looking at those figures. Do we have any other of the electorates available to us at the moment?
OK, I tell you what, we will take a little break, sort that out. Plenty more to come on this One News election special. We'll sort those graphics out and see you after the break.
No.
Well, I just think we need to keep an eye on the wasted vote.
OK.
Because if the Maori Party don't get in, if TOP don't get any
TOP are currently
seats,
running the Opportunity Party at about 2%, so that's gone,
yes,
isn't it? So it'll be, yeah. So you're talking maybe 3%?
3-4%, that could well help those major parties.
More people actually engaging this time around,
all right.
and younger voters.
But you've got to say, if you're voting this, you're probably feeling pretty happy at the moment. I mean, I think these numbers from very early on, but it's looking pretty good for now.
Well, nearly 15% of the votes counted. OK, time for a quick break. We will see you back soon.
Chloe by running.
Welcome back to this One News Vote17 election night special.
Matt McCartan's just given us the inside word.
G'day,
He's brought in the special.
I brought it all in.
Just directly linked to Jacinda's house. She's giving him the word. It's all on.
Got the lines.
We've got Claire Robinson.
You're wrong.
Lovely to have you, Claire.
You've all been wrong most of the time. I've got to put you
Well,
right.
also with the numbers is Corin Dann standing by. What have you got for us, Corin?
Yeah, let's just recap on this party vote situation at the moment. So, Nationals hovering around that 46% mark, Labor at that 36.5% mark. New Zealand First pretty steady there at 7%, and the Greens at 6%. They won't be too comfortable with that, although the Specials have tended to do quite well for them in the past. So, I think it's pretty clear that there is a pattern emerging here where National looks like it's going to be the larger of the two major parties.
My brother a couple of weeks ago going, what am I going to do? My reputation's on the line.
Yeah, sweating a wee bit. I'm not looking forward to 2 weeks of, swirling rumours around Parliament and door-stopping people, and that we've got the escalators underneath Bowen House at Parliament where it's, shades of 2005 and 96.
Is it going to be like last time in the sense that Peter's going to call a press conference? And remember it last time he goes, and New Zealand First is going with pause. You know what I mean? Is it going to be like that again?
I don't know. Maybe the fact that he came out so early tonight and spoke, I thought that was a little bit surprising. I know he's talking about the ferry at Russell, but I thought he'd make us wait. So maybe that sort of belligerent Mr. Peters isn't there. Maybe it'll be different.
Anyway, well, you're doing it, I'm not. So good luck with that.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Done. Hey, listen, thanks, Simon, tonight.
Pleasure.
And Hillary, thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Corin, thank you, and all of our guests, panellists, people who have made this work. This has been a cast of, I counted them, 7,343 people. It's extraordinary effort.
You are correct.
And thank you, too, for participating in democracy.
And staying till the bitter end. And don't forget that you miss out on an hour's sleep. So you've stayed up till midnight with us. Bless you for doing
It's
that.
actually 1 o'clock. Flick it before you go to bed.
Actually, watch Q&A in the morning.
Oh, geez, good pitch.
At what time?
Oh, 8 o'clock.
Perfect.
I'm back.
See you then. Cheerio.
Good night.